Landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess. And if you keep turning down my marriage proposals, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But do me a favor and hit that like button, or neighborhood kids will start throwing apples at you. And I've got a fat pee-pee. Yeah, so I saw this on the interwebs, and I absolutely had to buy it. I had to. It's not super expensive, but this is absolute insanity. Like, look at this guy. Look at this little guy. Oh, man. So let's get into this thing and see what we got here. Because we got ACR13 blade on this thing. We got thumb screws. We got jimping. We got the whole schmagoigan here. And I think it was around 20 bucks. I didn't do my research before I did this. We're gonna do more research a little bit later on. But look at this. Gone. Oh my god, I can slow roll it open. You're not gonna do a flick on this thing. You are absolutely not gonna do a flick on this thing, but you can slow roll this open one-handed. What do you know? So this is designed for a fifth pocket carry, and of course we didn't take a look at what we were holding. And it will bother you if I don't, so let's get that out of the way. First things first, and most importantly, there's no pocket clip. There's no pocket clip. We got a frame lock here, we've got steel, we've got an ACR13 blade that is, give or take, an inch long, maybe a hair more. But yeah, like I saw this, I just had to get it. I had to get it. And they did FPP on here, but they could have done fat PP. They could have put fat PP on here. That would have been real funny. I mean, I like saying I've got a fat PP, and they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, and somebody there has all of my admiration and respect for convincing them to do this. But this is from Stabby Labs. Yes, Stabby Labs right here. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this thing at this point. It might be too small for Cardboard Slayer, but we may try to play around with that. But I had to put it in the collection. I had to put it in the collection. This is one of the smallest knives that I own. And honestly, if I needed to carry like a tape popper or something like that, and I didn't have a lot of room anywhere else, I'd throw this in the pocket, and I'd throw it in the pocket and just be like, hey man, I got a fat pee-pee. So let's take a look at our factory edge and see how that's doing. I am curious, and I'm curious to see if I can push cut off of something this small. You know what? While it's not the best factory edge I've ever seen, I bet that's going to be pushing around 200 to 225. I'm not too mad at it. Like I said, for something that small and cheap, and it's got a hollow grind on it too, like they kind of went all out on this bizarre design. I'm not that mad. But let's get the electronic sharpness tester out here, the old trusty best tester. And how this thing works, if you haven't seen it, it measures the number of grams of force it takes right here to cut through this calibrated test wire. The lower the number, the better. And you guys kindly provided this through your channel membership, super chat donations, what have you. So thank you as always. But everyone stand back. We're arming the boy. All right, what do we got? 379. That don't track. Let's try one more. Like, I've seen some rough stuff cut, like make those paper cuts, but that seems a little bit on the high side. We're going to take a couple of samples because now I am curious. Okay, we got a 240 on that. We're going to do one more. I'm going to slow push it. I didn't quite push it as slow as I wanted to that time. I put very consistent pressure on it, but that may have been a little bit too fast of a pop. .234. Okay, so we got an anomaly on that. We got a weird anomaly on that first reading. The .234 is much more believable. That is very much in line with what I'm seeing. Let's check the front half of this bad boy while we're sitting here. Let's check the dingus end of the Tonto. All right. 177. That tracks. This part's a lot easier to sharp than this is, so everything on that tracks. I'm actually quite happy with this thing. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, like I said. I'll probably throw it in a pocket and try to figure out how to play with it at work or something like that. Try to feed it a little bit of cardboard, see how it do. But I bought this for the novelty. This is just straight up a novelty right here, and it's a funny one. Like, they did a cool thing. So, I just wanted to show you my fat pee-pee. I said that with a straight face. Yeah, you guys, I wanted y'all to take a long, hard look at my fat pee-pee. So, all that being said, thanks for looking at my fat pee-pee. I finally broke. But yeah, let's try again. Thanks for looking at my fat pee-pee. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I got my fat pee-pee. We got regular videos. We got live streams. There's plenty of activities. Comments. I love some feedback. Let's talk about my fat pee-pee. As always, I'm going to link up to Cutting Lacey EDC's Diamond Emulsion if you want to step your stropping game up, make it easier to sharpen your blades, make it easier to maintain your edges. That's where you want to go. Not an affiliate link. I'm not making any money. I'm just helping a friend of the channel out and supporting a small business. So, all that being said, y'all have a fat pee-pee.